So out of all the judgment that people got from me posting, I just, without talking to me, and then I respect what Joe said, but there has a lot to do with the not ego or pride of how proud I am to be an African heritage, but also to be living as a free black man here in America, knowing the historical complexities for me to get here. So I'm not gonna stand down on anything that I believe in. I'm only gonna get stronger because I'm not alone. I have a whole army around me.
Shalom to my brothers and sisters walking in this truth. I am YAH'S Fire. We are Bani, Akal, Esh, children of the consuming fire. Before we begin, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yah. We thank him for his Holy Spirit, and we thank him for Yeshua, our general and our king to come. Well, I just want to touch on the Kyrie Irving thing just for a minute, make a point. What they did to Kyrie by making him pay, a fine, whatever they wanted to call it, a charity money where he had to make a $500,000 donation to their charity, make him take sensitivity classes, make him take anti-Semitic classes, go to the synagogue and do all of these things. But the main thing that I want to point out is they made Kyrie pay $500,000. Restitution money. See, they went to the Bible, or they use, legal Torah to, punish Kyrie and make him, not punish him, but to make him restore or give restitution for hurting their feelings. Their feelings were hurt. And they know that this is the only real way you can apologize. When you do something wrong to somebody, you make them pay restitution. What I like to call it is reparations, because that's all it is. Boils down to that. But they went to the Bible and they used that because they know this is how it's done biblically. But here's my thing. You haven't paid or restored or given restitution or reparations for any of this stuff. Haven't apologized, or matter of fact, they did apologize. Let's look at the apology for slavery. And it says, Senate apology for slavery, right? But let's scroll down and get their apology. All right. Here we go. Okay. Apology for the enslavement and segregation of African Americans. The Congress, A, acknowledges the fundamental injustice, cruelty, brutality, and inhumanity of slavery and Jim Crow laws. If anybody doesn't know, the Jim Crow laws were, laws that prevented black people from, taking people to court or holding office or voting, or, it just made a lot of things hard for black people to accomplish during that time. Jim Crow laws. B, apologizes to African Americans on behalf of the people of the United States for the wrongs committed against them and their ancestors who suffered under slavery and Jim Crow laws. And C, expresses its recommitment to principle that all people are created equal and endowed with inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. and calls on all people of the United States to work towards eliminating racial prejudices, injustices, and discrimination from our society. That's their apology, right? They didn't make any payment. They didn't say, here's reparations. We did something wrong. We are acknowledging that we were wrong when we did this. Where's their apology? Where's their real apology in the form of a monetary restitution, the same way they did to Kyrie Irving? You hurt our feelings. Well, you didn't just hurt our feelings. You physically destroyed, killed, maimed, murdered, burned at the stake our ancestors. Many times it was unjust, okay, if not all. But look at the bottom there. 2, disclaimer. Well, now let's look up the word disclaimer. Disclaimer, a statement that denies something, especially responsibility. So let's go back and look at their disclaimer. We know what the word disclaimer means now. They're denying responsibility. And the disclaimer reads, disclaimer, nothing in this resolution, A, authorizes or supports any claim against the United States, or B, serves as a settlement of any claim against the United States. And this passed the Senate June 18, 2009. Now look at that. Disclaimer, we're not responsible for anything that happened, even though we're apologizing for it. What kind of hypocritical garbage is that? Kyrie had to give $500,000 because he posted a video, a movie, a documentary, because he posted it. You destroyed black people for 400 years and counting in the form of slavery. You know that this took place. And sidebar, they've given a lot of people reparations. They've given the Japanese reparations for Pearl Harbor. They've given our Native Indian brothers reparations in the form of casinos. They've given reparations to Chinese people. A lot of these people got money for the mistreatment of the United States. But see, here's what I know is not going to happen. There's 2 things I know is not going to happen in this government or with these people. 1, Jewish people are now going to sit down and have a conversation about who the real people of the Bible are. Because Minister Farrakhan been asking for that for I don't know how long. It's been 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. He's been asking them to sit down with him. Let's look at, who the real people are. No, they would rather say you're anti-Semitic and then, block you or bankrupt you or, toss you out of an industry that you're in. They're not going to do it. The other thing is the reparations. They are not going to pay us any kind of money for slavery. Even though they admitted it, they already told you. We have a disclaimer. Can't take us to court. You can't file any claims against the United States for any kind of restitution. That's why they put that disclaimer there. Furthermore, I know one of our brothers gathered and set up a big rally for reparations. It's not going to happen. Furthermore, the Most High told us that it wasn't going to happen. They will not redeem you. They will be redeeming. The root word is redemption. Redeem is the root word of redemption, meaning a payback. Not going to happen. So all of us who wish for it to happen or would like for us to happen, we're just ignoring what the Most High has already said, that they're not going to do it. Yet they wanted Kyrie to do it. The hypocrisy is what they're all about. And I just wanted to touch on that. I wanted to, send this little video out to the brothers and sisters and hope that you understand what's going on. They gave a list for this man to, a list of things to do. Then all the clowns who everybody attacked, Barkley, Shaq, Stephen A., everybody jumped on him about their attacking this young man and calling him an idiot. And now they're all, Shannon Sharp too, he was down with that. Now they're all going, they're all upset. Oh, no, now you're going too far. Now you're going, no, that's too much. Now you're just trying to humiliate, emasculate him. Come on, man. That's what they intended to do. But they had a lot of pushback and a lot of feedback, negative feedback, where they said, well, all right, we'll back it down. But I think he still made payments. Not sure, but this is what they wanted, for him to get back into the league, for him to rejoin basketball. I just want us to understand and look at that. They got restoration, and they used a biblical principle to do it, because they know the only real apology is when you pay and restore that which you've damaged. Now, their feelings were hurt, and they wanted all of that because their feelings were hurt. But what about our ancestors? How you think they felt? Were their feelings hurt? Better believe it. They were physically hurt, emotionally hurt, spiritually hurt, and definitely economically hurt. But these people say, but we're not going to, allow you to make a claim against us. And the other thing, brothers and sisters, if they pay, every nation on the planet would have to pay, because every nation on the planet was involved in the slave trade. And we're getting ready to do a video showing and prove that. But for now, we want to give all praise, honor, glory, and power to the Most High Yah. We thank him for his Holy Spirit. We thank him for Yeshua, our general and our king to come. And with that, I say to you, brothers and sisters, shalom.